Player 1 here, Apex Legends. Is it worth the hype, or is it all flash and no sustenance? Let's take a look.
Apex Legends has taken the world by storm. In mere hours, it overtook Epic Games' reigning champion Fortnite Battle Royale to become the most played, most watched, and most discussed Battle Royale game of 2019. I firmly believe that Epic Games' recent decision to give away free battle passes simply for completing some rather arbitrary in-game challenges is a knee-jerk reaction to being displaced as top dog. But will Apex Legends keep its crown, or will its current popularity, just due to being the new boy on the scene, be a flash in the pan and be gone in a few weeks? First of all, what is Apex and what does it do to differentiate itself? Why is it so popular? Apex Legends is a battle royale developed by Respawn, published by EA. Respawn are mostly known for their breakout hits Titanfall and the extremely good Titanfall 2. And in fact, although the game is very different, Apex Legends is set in the Titanfall universe. Unlike Titanfall, this is a team battle royale game. The closest comparison would be Fortnite Battle Royale Squads game, but the two are very different animals. Apex Legends isn't about building, it's about moving. Run, jump, climb, knee slide, leap off the tallest building and hit the ground running. It's the Charlie Sheen of battle royale games. It has one speed: go. The legends themselves are the playable characters, each of which has their own special ability. However, just because you're the healer doesn't mean you can't use snipers or the heavy machine guns. It's a free-for-all for the weapons. It's just the special abilities that bring your team something different. And the team? Let's come back to that. At the beginning of the game, you're thrown into a team of 3. There's no duos, no solo matches here. 3's the magic number. You could party with friends, or you could be tossed in with random players, but the key to your survival is as much about how you work together as it is about having the best weapons. Once you're on your team, you'll move to the character selection screen, and you'll be set seemingly at random, either first, second or third pick. If your favourite character is Bangalore, and you're up to pick second and the first person picks her, well, you're going to have to be someone else. Forced variety in the game. Then we move to launch. Again, another seemingly random selection. We'll see a team member of your team assigned as Jump Master. They'll choose when and where you jump, although you can offer suggestions or opt to peel off and go on your own, which is basically a suicide button. 20 teams land, 1 team wins, but this is where it gets serious. Unlike the competition's slow ambling around the map, Apex Legends is fast. Press the analog stick forward, you run. Click it in, you run faster. Hold Y, you can holster your weapon and run even faster. Guns fire fast, do damage fast, and with semi-force teaming up, you'll rarely run headfirst into just one blazing enemy gun. Death is also quick. And this is where it doesn't end. This is where you wait, as your remaining team can collect your banner and resurrect you. You can die and be resurrected as many times as your team's patience and skill will allow. So death isn't the end. You can be part of the team and even continue playing even after you're killed. Your team being down to 1 man doesn't mean you may as well head back to the lobby. And this one fact has instantly given Apex a nudge above the competition. Even today, I've seen headlines that Fortnite are trialling a similar respawn mechanic. So Apex Legends has managed to not only shove itself to the forefront, but also differentiate and innovate an already crowded genre. So what would I say are the top reasons to play it? 1. Fluid movement. As I said, movement is enjoyable. It's fast. You can go from leaping off the top of the tallest buildings to sliding down hills and climbing over walls as smoothly as physically possible. Assassin's Creed would kill for this level of movement. Number 2, engaging gameplay. Sacrificing yourself to save your team. who then respawn you, and you go on to get the winning kill. What more can you ask for? The round isn't over until the round is over, and there will never be any waiting for half an hour for your teammates to finish the round before you can go in again. And lastly, forced teamwork. Now, I'm not big on online teamwork, but Apex just does it right. You don't need to talk to anyone. The stats displayed at the beginning of the game let you know at a glance which player on your team is top dog, who is doing the best, and who's the one you should be following. And it flows. Sometimes you'll end up with someone on your team that isn't worth the hassle to resurrect. Sometimes you'll be that person. But it never feels like it would be more fun without the cooperation requirement. It's not all sunshine and roses though. It's a brand new game after all, and it hit the market seemingly out of nowhere. It can't have been beta tested by too many people for too long. And yet, while it has an amazing level of polish, there's a couple of things. Firstly, there's only one level. There's one map, one game mode. No matter how many rounds you play, it's the same. Your team of 3 land on the same map, 19 other teams, gather weapons, fight to the end. There's no variation on this. New game modes are a must if the game is going to maintain its popularity. Secondly, the map is huge, which is lovely, but it's too huge. I don't know how big the map is in comparison to, say, PUBG or Fortnite, but I know there's only 60 players landing on this one, and it takes ages to find anyone. I've been in games where it's taken 15 to 20 minutes just to come into contact with another team. And lastly, the unlockables aren't great. As with other Battle Royale games, you can unlock flashy new skins for your characters. Sadly, the skins are boring as hell. Nothing nearly as interesting as the competition offer, and boring to the point where they're all simply just minor colour variations on the standard skin. You're unlikely to ever notice if anyone in your own team, let alone the enemy, has a rare skin. It's not even really worth the time it takes to go and apply the skin. Overall, Apex is an astonishingly good free-to-play game. Sound, graphics, controls, everything is on point. What there is AAA amazing, and I love it. There just isn't quite enough of it to maintain the level of popularity it currently holds for any reasonable length of time. Sadly, time seems to be drawing near as Fortnite has overtaken Apex again already by the last stats I looked at yesterday. More content is needed, and needed now. Just one more game mode, a duos or a 10 man teams would be enough to implement quickly and just give enough variety to keep the game going. But if Apex Legends can get content coming out with the same regularity as Fortnite and maintain the highly polished quality that the current mode offers, I'd say Epic Games are going to need to be extremely worried about the future of their cash cow.